Good evening and welcome to The Truth Must Be Told. This is a special home edition. Right now I'm at home here in Burbank, California, and I wanted to make you aware of what's been going on the last few days if you haven't been following. Um, as you may know, on Sunday uh, there was the Armenia Fund Gala banquet, and it was held at the Hilton Hotel in Glendale, yet it wasn't announced to the public. And I didn't actually know that that's where it was taking place. I thought it was taking place probably at the Beverly Wilshire, since that's where it seems uh, most of the banquets that the Armenians have take place. So I happened to I was contacted by somebody to come visit them and drop off copies of a report that I had on the Armenia Fund and on corruption, the report that's written by Policy Forum Armenians, their State of the Nation report for 2013, which was the corruption report. So I went down there. To make a long story short, you can watch the video that was on my show tonight, where there was an attempted arrest on myself, and they wanted to arrest me and take my son, my 5-year-old son Alex, into protective custody with Child Protective Services. So we had the show tonight, and immediately we had a negative reaction from the All-Armenia Fund. The station received a phone call from somebody named Ani at the All-Armenia Fund. The telephone number that was displayed came back as Sarkis Kotanjan's phone number. And basically, Ani saw the broadcast, and again, you can watch the broadcast. It's now already uploaded and online, and basically promised the station that they were going to do everything they could in their power so that all of the advertising sponsors and anybody that supports the station would withdraw their support to AMGA. So an interesting opportunity has come up as a result of what has transpired in the last couple days, and especially the newest situation with AMGA, who was supposed to, or is supposed to, I should say, broadcast on the 28th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. the Armenian Fund Telethon on AMGA, as a number of other Armenian stations are broadcasting. But it seems that now the Armenia Fund is a little too upset with AMGA, and the money that they've promised them for advertising and broadcasting the telethon apparently is not going to come through. So the opportunity that arose for us is something, I could only call it a blessing from above. We have an opportunity right now to buy the airtime from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the 28th of November. And we can broadcast our own show, which we were planning on live casting or live streaming our protest in front of the TV station where the Armenia Fund Telethon is going to be held. But if we can get the AMGA channel, which, by the way, is almost one of the only left independent Armenian television stations around. Everywhere else has been gobbled up and is controlled for the most part or manipulated by the Armenian government, the same people that tried to have me arrested on Sunday. So, but before I go there and before I tell you how we can do this, and do this together, I hope, I wanted to tell you something else that happened, and I mentioned this on my show. I went to the Hilton Hotel tonight before my TV show because I had rented a room so I could do book signings. I figured they're not going to keep me out of there. I mean, basically, they unjustly removed me. I was peaceful that night. I had no intentions of causing any problems, but they felt that I was a threat, and they called the police, and they made up false charges, and they had me almost arrested if I hadn't left. Again, if my child wasn't with me, my 5-year-old wasn't with me at that time, I would have let them arrest me if they were going to actually do that, which I don't think they could have legally, but with my child there, I wasn't about to risk it, for his psychological well-being. That's the only reason why I didn't pursue it any further or push it any further. Well, I decided, for the sake of my child also, and since I had rented this room for my book signing of the To Donate or Not to Donate, and also for distribution of the PFA report, and also to give out shirts like this to my visitors that came to visit me. I arrived, and when I pulled up, the Armenian not the Armenian president, the Artsakh president, apparently, because I didn't see him, but the Artsakh president's Jeep had pulled up after we got there. Our bags were already unloaded from our car. We had bags. We were going to stay for 3 days. And figuring we're in America, we're in Glendale, nothing can happen to us. They can't do anything to us. And what better way to show them how the law works, how democracy works in Glendale or in the United States, that you can't push people around by making up stuff like they do in Armenia. So we make our way up to the 17th floor, and I'll let you, actually I have an audio recording of the entire encounter. So let's listen to what happens when we get to the 17th floor, and then let's see what transpires. This is all audio, so it's going to be a blank screen and maybe a little bit of text that basically tells you how things transpired and how much time elapsed between each thing. So let's listen to this recording of the employees at the Hilton Hotel, and they are very courteous, I must say, but what they did and how things turned out.
Suppose you have our...
Am I doing this wrong?
No, sir. I'm here. Yes, sir. Just like that. 1705, right? Yeah. And do you put a D&D already in the room?
No, that was from yesterday.
Oh, okay, no problem. You should be okay. He said... No, you're all right. And it says 1705.
The other thing I left.
Oh, that's good. Did they give you another one by any chance?
That's the second one.
That's the second one,
yeah.
Okay, no problem.
But my carry-ons are already in here. Oh, like
there you go, baby. That's weird. It's a red light.
Even yours?
Even mine.
I wonder why.
Oh, okay. Let me call the security to come and unlock it for me.
Okay, thanks.
For the engineer, I'm sorry. Base, can you please base? Room 1705, cannot open the room 1705. Red light. Can you send the engineer? My master doesn't work either.
Hey, good and you?
Good.
Unfortunately, we have to ask you to leave.
I'm sorry.
Because we got a call from a credible source that you're a risk to a guest that's here.
Who you're gonna have to explain, because
unfortunately,
I've already paid for my room.
That's not a problem. We can go ahead and refund your money back.
But no, I need to know, or I'm gonna complain.
You can. That's fine. We can go ahead and to the front desk.
Yeah, let's go to the front desk. This is not right.
No, we can have you stay. Okay. You can take this.
My stuff is inside though.
Your stuff are downstairs already.
My one bag is downstairs.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So I'm not. So Hilton is not allowing me to stay here because a credible source.
That's right.
Says that I'm a danger to a guest.
That you're a risk to our guests here.
I'm a risk. I am a risk to your guest and property.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
And can I get that in writing, please?
You can get that in writing.
Thank you.
As downstairs and you're part of it. Okay.
Sure. Apologies. All right.
Okay. Unfortunately, we can't have any property.
Okay. So this is the director of front office. Where is this person? Okay. When will he be here?
He'll be in tomorrow. You can give him a call. He'll be.
I can only give him. I can't come by this evening. I can't even be on the property. You guys have a restraining order. And so you can't have me on the property at all.
You were asking.
I understand.
You were given your orders not to come back to the property.
Okay. I need.
Because you have a child here, I'm asking you to leave.
I know. Just give me whatever papers I gotta sign there.
He's working on your
Okay.
return.
That's good. Well, there you have it. So Rudolph, the manager, again was very polite, but he was carrying out the orders of the very corrupt Armenian officials that are in America today to beg for money from you, whoever. I'm not saying you necessarily, the people that are watching, but to try to beg for money from the Armenian populace, which I'm telling you, it feeds into corruption. The evidence is there. They're the ones in control of the fund, and this fund is causing nothing but damage. Armenia has the ability, the resources to collect $750 million a year in taxes and in stopping the leakage of resources. Together that equates to $750 million, as opposed to $20 million if they really even get that. I mean, last year's telethon, if you do the numbers, they didn't get 20 million, 21 million. In fact, there was an 11 million donation from Argentina, which was a project that was intended for the AGBU to carry out. It was one laptop for every child. And that program, I have information from inside sources, the actual donor did not approve to have that $11 million transferred from the AGBU to the Armenia Fund. It was his assistant or somebody that works for him that was in Russia that went to this meeting, this dinner that they had, which was a complete flop. And basically, the $11 million that was intended to be used for the program, or is intended to be used for the program, one laptop for every child in Artsakh, that the AGBU had already cut a deal, I have the video of it, cut a deal with the Prime Minister. They went there, they spoke with them, they presented it, and they showed their intention. That deal was transferred over to the Armenia Fund to show people, supposedly, that the Armenia Fund didn't collect approximately $9 million. They collected $20 million. So, with the reaction that we're getting from the Armenia Fund, with this newest thing going on with AMGA, and the Armenia Fund basically going to throw them under the bus and try to shut them down effectively, here's the proposal I have. We need to raise $12,000 in a very short period of time. And what do we get for our $12,000? We get 12 hours of live broadcast where we can broadcast not only our concerns, but we can broadcast for the sake of our community here in the United States and abroad, because AMGA doesn't just broadcast in Glendale and Burbank and Hollywood and so on. It has global cast also. It's watched all over the world, and it has a live stream, a very powerful live stream. So effectively, we have an opportunity to share real Armenian culture with real Armenians and show them what Armenian justice can be. We have we had our town hall meeting last Saturday. We can show the entire town hall meeting for the Armenian community abroad to see what the Armenians in Southern California are starting with the Stop Armenian Corruption campaign through the new Pan-Armenian Coalition to Stop Corruption group, or the coalition, I should say. So, here's how I propose we do it, and I'm looking to all of you out there who believe in what we've been doing here at The Truth Must Be Told and with the coalition and our fight to stop corruption. On my webpage, to donate or not to donate. I'm sorry, let's try that again. On my webpage, thetruthmustbetold.com. If you go onto the main page on the right-hand side, there's a button. It says Donate. Push on the Donate button, and it brings you up to the PayPal screen, which will take credit cards or it'll take PayPal payments. And all you've got to do is you've got to fill, if you've got PayPal, you put the amount right there on the screen, you put your email address and you put your password in, and automatically your donation of $1, 50 cents, $100, whatever you desire, whatever you feel this cause is worth to fight corruption. And right now, this is going to be the biggest blow. They've already taken a very big blow from our show tonight, and we saw their reaction to that. But this is going to be the biggest blow to these people who think they can come to America, push their weight around like they do in Armenia, and manipulate the system unjustly, trample all over people's civil rights. I mean, kicking a 5-year-old and threatening him to take him to Child Protective Services, this is ridiculous. We need to give them an answer, and we need to give them an answer right now that we will not tolerate it. And the best way to do that is we get on and we tell the world what's really going on. And not only what's really going on in the All-Armenia Fund, because that's minor, but what's really going on within us. And to bring people back and to motivate people and to encourage them to start to live like Armenians again, because we haven't been friends. We really have not been. We've been in America far too long, and life here is tough. And it's not easy to be an Armenian. It's not be easy anything except an American. So here's our chance. Go to thetruthmustbetold.com, right-hand corner, a little way down, there's a donate button. Press on that, donate $1, donate $100, donate $1,000, whatever you can donate. I guarantee you, every penny that we collect on this campaign is going to go to fighting corruption. And the first $12,000 will go to buying our airtime. And then we're going to have a smashing Thanksgiving dinner together. We'll bring a turkey down to the studio. We'll invite people in. We'll be doing the Skype connection with Yerevan, with all over the world. Be it France, we'll find people in every corner of the world to come on to our show on that day, on Thanksgiving Day, and we can all be thankful for what we have and even more thankful for what we're going to have, because we are going to have it. We need your help to make this happen, and we need to do this together. Please, go to your webpage, go to the webpage, click on Donate, and tell your friends about this also. We need to get this going. And by the way, these donations that you're making will be going through the Shahan Natali Family Foundation. It's their PayPal account, actually, but there's a line item for The Truth Must Be Told. So your contribution that you make, because we'll have your information of who's making the donation, you will receive a letter of acknowledgement to give you a tax deduction. So here's an opportunity to get a tax deduction and to help your country, your culture, and the future of our people. Thank you.